Hey everybody, this video is brought to you by Paint 22 and all my sponsors. Thank you for your support and can't wait to get the video started. Let's go. Hey, welcome to Raven Oak Art. My name is Caleb Knowles and I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. In fact, today we painted something kind of unique. It is going to be a ship breaking through a powerful storm, and we're going to do that with the colors that are followed. We got our Mars Black, Burnt Umber, Raw Sienna, Raw Umber, Crimson, Titanium White, and Yellow Ochre. And with those colors, we're going to create some magic, alright? So we're just going to choose a spot with our Burnt Umber and send it in. You can just hit it randomly. It's it's honestly kind of difficult to see, but you just send it. Same thing with this yellow, and all those colors will start picking up on your canvas. And we'll go back maybe with every once in a while, a little bit of touch of this here crimson. Now I know it just looks like a bunch of, what's the word I'm looking for? Randomness, but there is a method to the madness in the end. Alright, so just start crisscrossing them. Alright, I like it. Now, we're going to go and move over from our 2-inch brush to a fan brush. And all we're going to do, get a little bit on our Titanium White and our Payne's Gray. I don't know if I said it earlier. When I said Burnt Umber, I meant to say Payne's Gray. So, and we're just going to choose some spots. Just kind of throw some stuff in there. And you can move back away from your white, start kind of using some darker colors. We'll just go back to our dirty 2-inch brush. Just start blending them. Soften them. Ain't that neat how all that works? I'm going to zoom in the camera a little bit. That way you guys get a good view of it. Plus, honestly, I can see a little bit better with you guys' view. So, we'll just keep blending. Yes. And we'll kind of do the same thing a little bit down here. Maybe every once in a while, just kind of hit a crisscross with it. Now, it don't have to be perfect. And this video is actually going to be one of our quicker ones, I think, because this is a solo subjected painting. There is going to be one thing, which is going to be really our ship. And we're going to focus solely on that, really, and maybe the waves in the foreground. So that's going to be our primary focus. And yeah, blend that white out a little bit more. And make sure you leave a good bit of that darkness. You really want that to be visible. See how dark it is here at the bottom? You want to kind of get the 4 corners of the painting and try to make them as dark as you can. Let me step back for a second, grab some more Payne's Gray. Because now I'm looking at it, I might have been fibbing on you. I might have actually been using Raw Umber, so I was right. Well, now I'm going to use the Payne's Gray. Alright. So I'm just going to grab the Payne's Gray. We're just going to kind of make our storm right here. And wherever you got some darkness, just start forming clouds. Neat. So pretty. Payne's Gray is a very unique color. It can do a lot of awesome things. I use whenever I do like industrial-ish looking paintings, or I have an industrial looking palette, I tend to focus on that color. So I'm gonna grab a touch of white now, and we're just gonna kind of from the center of where the closest to the center, we're gonna touch the tops of where our clouds would be. And you want it to be to the center because our light source is going to be in the center. Look at all the layers in these clouds now. And we'll tail them off. Center. And don't put too much white over the this part, because you want that gray, that ominous look. Alright. I'll just keep on doing this. Yeah, one of my the first painting I ever had in an art show was actually very similar to this, because not an art show, but an art gallery. I painted a ship. I've always liked ships. Always have been fascinated with vessels. Just about as long as there's been men, we've strived for the unknown, that's for sure. And ships have been the most useful tool for that. Look at that at the bottom. So stunning. Those little details. All this stuff, this torrent you can see forming up here. And at the bottom, blend it very softly. You don't want the bottom, you don't want to be able to tell where the bottom starts and ends. You can maybe just wisp a little bit over. And we'll bring this guy actually all the way. Whoop. Nice. We'll just blend them. Just wisp them down. Ain't that neat? Look how just ominous that looks. Because it picked up all those colors. You got those browns, those grays, and creates like this coffee color. Neat. Alright, now for the main character of our story. And this is actually my first time doing a ship painting in oil, so we'll see how this works. To do that, we start like our mountains normally. We just grab a palette knife. Got some Payne's gray. We'll add some black. And your goal here, maybe add some brown, some burnt umber, just to create a dark color. And we're just gonna choose a spot, and we'll just put him right here. Just create a line. And it's hard to see, I know. Just bear with me. I know I chose to paint late at night. That's on me. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble seeing colors myself. It looks good on the camera. Well, yeah. Neat. You can see this line now, and we'll kind of make sure he's straight up. All right, and then we'll kind of form his base here for where people sit, and we'll kind of just do a little triangle with it. maybe we'll run them up a little bit more, so it'll be about right here. And the bigger you make it, the closer he's gonna get, so. So you can even make them a little bigger if you want them a little bit closer. Like that. It's neat, isn't it? Just like when you do the mountains, all you're doing is making sure your lines are straight, nothing crazy, because all this is a base color. You're gonna add your highlights in a second. Like it a lot. All right. So let's work on our highlights now. And to do this, all I'm gonna do is take a little bit of our dark color, mix it in with some brown, because I really want this dark. And I'm gonna grab a touch of our sienna. And that's gonna lighten it. And then we're a touch of white. Ooh, that's a little too light. So because of that, we'll just go back, grab some more. Throw that in there. We're trying to create something that might look like wood. See how it marbles there? So right here, that's where we want it, right there. And we'll, interestingly enough, now if you're right-handed like me, I normally prefer doing it like that on the right side. But due to him being kind of slightly more to the right, I actually want to do it on my left. So we'll see how this looks. So let me wipe some of this off because that's really dark. All right, we'll just choose our spot and we'll just. Same thing here, and as you maybe go down, make them darker. So I'm actually gonna go back and kind of reverse this a little bit. I'm gonna grab a touch of white and just. Hey, sorry, I don't know if we had like a skip in the video, but I'm assuming we did. My phone, I got a phone call during the middle of recording, so I guess that's what happens for recording with my phone. Hopefully we don't have no more issues, so. But yeah, so we got that now. So, and we can kind of do the same thing, just with a, kind of like how we do with the mountains, except this side will be a little bit darker, so just. We can even bring it down here, keep him darker. Ain't that neat? It's like the wise men about to see a specter out in the waters. Not the wise men, the apostles. I think we can kind of just. And just gently touch it, and it's like now we got our wood sticking up. Ain't that neat? Ain't that neat? Yeah. Man, I was on a roll then that phone call came in. All right, so now we got our boat. Let's maybe add some, some lines coming down. So he's got. You just touch. You grab your Payne's gray or your black, whichever color you want to use. You just touch and bring down. And same thing on this side. Yeah. No matter what storm you're going through, you can get through it. Oh man, that's nice. I swear, everyone's hitting me up today during the middle of these recordings. I guess because everybody knows I normally record during the day, so they think this is a good time to hit me up. Anyway, yeah, so let's now let's work on this foreground. Alright, this is gonna be where it gets really fun. If y'all ain't had enough fun yet, we're about to have more fun. And all we're gonna do is just with our fan brush, kinda just kind of lay them in there. It's kind of like how we did our clouds. So now we're doing it underneath the water. Maybe there's a big splash here. And what's neat is with these splashes, it starts to kind of blend in with the sky. And it makes it look more dramatic or romantic. Trying to fight the sun here, and as you get further away over here, you can make it a little bit darker. So we'll do our first layer with kind of dark browns. Maybe this guy, he goes up a little bit higher. Maybe a touch of burnt sienna. We'll throw some of that down. That didn't really pick up that much. Yeah, if I've learned my lesson, I've got to start doing these videos a little bit early here. Or whenever the light won't be the sun won't be setting right behind me. At least in this studio. But yeah, just kind of tap them in. Make your noises as you go about doing this. Alright. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. We're just gonna grab some white. Just kind of. Ain't that neat? We'll just keep it going. And then we can every once in a while maybe grab a fan brush. Not a fan brush, my bad. A 1-inch brush and just kind of blend. Honestly, I might use the fan brush. I kind of like the way that looks. And don't be afraid to kind of cover up some of your ship. Just a touch, maybe. Just hit it real fast in there. And that picks up a little bit of that red. This is probably the key thing with this. You don't want to take away all of that dark, so if you see that, you can kind of scratch and then just hit it. Maybe this wave, this Joker, he's flying up there. He's touching the sky. Kind of like how we do our water. Maybe he as I'm dropping stuff. Dropping a lot of stuff. What did I drop over there? You just kind of bring it. Kind of reminds me of a Caravaggio painting in certain aspects. If you ever get a chance, check out Caravaggio. He's actually one of my favorite artists of all time. He has a interesting story. He's one of those angry guys, but I mean, hey, you gotta give the guy credit, even if he was angry. Was one of the most beautiful, painted some of the most beautiful art I've ever seen. So, and you just, actually, I'm gonna grab a clean-ish fan brush, wipe it off real quick. My other one has like dog hair in it, so we'll just. We'll kind of bring it down this all crazy powerful wave. Just kind of wave it. Blend a little bit. Man, look at how intense these waves are. Ain't that amazing? Same thing here. That is crazy. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And we'll just throw some more maybe. Maybe he goes up a little bit. We'll even. We'll drag this guy over. Yeah, I like it. And with that, we'll slowly start pulling some of these up. Maybe there's a touch of light kind of right here. Maybe I'll grab the fan brush and just woo. And we'll just put some white on the tip. Maybe we'll even do this, grab the Not that cool. Yeah. What's cool about waves is, you know, the looser you are with them, the more character they're gonna have with them. So you can just. I'm actually gonna kind of start pulling some of this. so you guys can see some of this stuff. Well, guess how much is in the bag. I can't really get the whole bag in there. But we'll just grab this brush, kind of pull some of that back. Man, that is crazy. That is wild. I love it. We'll just maybe add some more highlights on certain things. Actually, before I do that, see like a neat opportunity here. I love doing this, so why not? Maybe even just I'll pull this out a little bit. Well, can't even do that. Okay, well. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a rock. It's just like with the ship. Got the ship. We'll just kind of lay down a base color. That's all you gotta do. And then maybe grab some white, and we'll create a rock color. Man, that is stunning. I think that this painting for the, well, what else can I maybe do? Let's see. Now, don't be like me. When you guys think you guys are done, that's when you should stop. I like to do too much at times. It's a bad habit. And I really got to work on that, because then I end up doing too much, and I don't really like the way the painting turns out. So, maybe just okay. So those little touches, wipe off our fan brush and just make sure we get this motion. Yeah, and I think that looks pretty dang on good. Yeah, I apologize for the cut in the middle of the video. Couldn't really control that. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed this painting. I'll give you guys kind of a little sky view of it. I think one last thing I might do, and just to kind of give off a more dramatic effect, I'm gonna put a little touch of paint thinner, just a little touch, and some white, and maybe we'll hit some sprinkles. It give off kind of a more impression of water slinging up there. And follow the pattern with your water. Yeah, I like that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see, my normal closeout stuff. I'm gonna zoom out because it's dark in this room. I did not beat the sun like I had intended, but maybe I can figure out a way to brighten the video up. But anyway, yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, share, show people this awesome stuff. If you guys happen to do this painting, feel free to post it on, well, not post it, I mean, you can, I ain't tripping, but send it to ravenoakart@yahoo.com so that we can post it and show people your work. Yeah, what else? Yeah, that whole pause thing got me like off script or messed up my rhythm. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much and have an awesome day and happy painting.